Hey, what is up, guys? So on the last video, we tried to fight Marget, but it didn't go so well, and I ended up giving up on that. So in this video, for a bit, I take a look, around the open world and just explore. And then at the end, I'll head back and give it another go.
Forgive me. I've been testing you to see whether or not grace truly does guide you, and whether you are fit to face the challenge that entails. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hole, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace. Very well. Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
So this must be our home base.
Oh,
There's sort of one in
occasion.
every
I
From
can't
Softwood
remember the
game.
last time a new tarnished made their way to the round table. Very well. As your senior, I bid you welcome. It is safe here. You may let down your guard. Allow me a word of advice. As your senior, you are a mere visitor to the round table. Nothing more. A house guest. Yet to earn their keep. Remember your place, newcomer. There's nothing left to say. There's nothing left to say.
Well, I guess there's nothing left to say. I think that character is actually voiced by Sean Bean, I believe. But he's, I believe his name's Gideon. He's sort of the leader of the round table here.
Ah, hello. Well, just call me Dialos. The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels? She's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure she's a servant to my house. She's been my companion since childhood. I've lost count of the number of times I've had to find her like this.
Whole lot of dialogue, to say the least. But it's a new area. It's one of the main bases in the game. That is actually a quest line, I believe. And I have yet to complete it. Alright, let's see what's up with this wheel guy over here.
I see you've just arrived. Welcome to the Round Table Hold. I'm Corin, a man of the cloth. I teach incantations, the strength granted us by the Two Fingers, and explore the secrets of the Golden Order, so that one day, if a tarnished of the Round Table Hold should become Elden Lord, I might counsel them, ensuring order regains its proper form, righting rule over men. By the way, do you still see it? The guidance of grace. You do? Wonderful news. Most tarnished are blind to it these days. You are something of a rare breed. Well, what do you say? Care to learn an incantation of the Two Fingers?
So there's this whole lore thing about how all the priests have to wear a wagon wheel because they're like banished from the land or something like that. But he sells your incantations, your basically your healing spells. And this guy right here is just like a giant douche for no reason and won't talk to you.
This way, tarnished. May I have a word?
It kind of threw me off at first. I didn't know who was talking to me. Must be the NPC over there. Huh. So he's like asleep or unconscious or something, apparently. Alright, let's see what she has to say.
A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the Witchrena. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk, I surmise, is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent. Ah, as I had hoped, I was entrusted this for thee, by Torrent's former master. 'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly, as they recall battles past. Now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest.
So yeah, that spirit bell allows you to summon basically spirits, which are kind of like
Forgive my
companions
intrusion,
essentially during
Tarnished.
boss battles.
I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the two fingers?
Dang, that was a pretty cool spell.
Wait, weren't you? Well, you're back.
Ah, jeez. Alright, how about we take a break from this, because I still can't beat this guy. This is crazy. Alright, we got a nice ruin now. Ooh, a boss fight up ahead. Let's see what this is. Mad Pumpkin. Ah, this guy's not too bad, I don't think. I think you have to dodge his helmet though. I think that adds sort of a shield. Oh wow, that bleed just really a lot of damage. Alright, we got this. A few more hits. Man, it's like I know what to do. Ah, jeez. That was a cheap shot. You should be. He's killing me with this flail all of a sudden. Amazing, whatever that is. Alright, we're almost there. Nice. Get this. Nothing too special.
Tarnished, are we? No wonder you should turn up here. I am Selen, a sorcerer, quite plainly. Why are you here? Ah, a yen for glintstone sorceries. I dare say your proclivities are far from ideal. Oh well, perhaps nurture will defy nature, with a bit of luck. But one must choose one's masters wisely. I was exiled from the Academy of Rea Lucaria as a reviled, apostate witch. Do you still wish to learn from me? Well, you are a piece of work. Very well. You are now my protege in glintstone sorcery. But I refuse to coddle or cast kind words. Never. Anticipate grievances, young apprentice. Is that a scroll? Takes me back to my academy days. Very well. This is sorcery with which I'm not entirely unfamiliar. I'll be sure to incorporate it into one of your lessons. Never lose that inquisitive spirit, my apprentice.
So I guess we'll just forget about the fact that she was chilling behind that crazy boss guy the entire time. Looks like we got some wolves up ahead. These guys shouldn't be too tough. If I can even hit them. There we go. This should be interesting. This guy looks a little bit tougher than most regular enemies. Man, this sword of his has some serious range. Alright, we got this. One thing I learned is the skill on this is super helpful. It does a ton of damage. And it's cool because it's literally like using samurai sword. But alright, after exploring the world a little bit more, I think I'm finally ready to take on Marget one last time. Or 20. I feel kind of cheesy when I use summons, but with this boss I don't care. I'm ready to beat him. Alright, so far so good. The biggest key with him I'm learning finally is always stay behind him as much as you can. Especially if you got like a summons going, let them take the hits and just try to stay behind them. Like that right there. Once he gets that hammer, it's really hard to dodge.
Warrior blood must run in thy veins.
Alright, we're getting there. We're about at almost a quarter health. Still got 3 Estus flags. We might just win this one finally. And my summons also stuck. Alright, don't mess up. He's probably gonna be hard to dodge now, of course, but. There. And we're like 2 hits away. One more hit. Oh dear. Get up. Come on. There we go. Finally beat this guy. You guys have no idea. It took me like 40 or 50 deaths to beat him.
Smoldering with thy meager flame, cower in fear of the night. The hands of the fell omen shall brook thee no quarter.
Really cool boss, but what a pain, holy cow. Well, alright guys, I'll probably end it there. Happy I finally got to beat Marget. Until next time, a like and subscribe helps out a whole lot, and catch you guys later.